Morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, the 8th, and this is your pre-opening comment. It's video number 320, and if you like the work, I'm just reminding you, please subscribe. So Asia and Europe were both slightly lower, nothing overwhelming, mostly citing COVID-19 issues, as you know, we are here. The futures here in the US are sharply unchanged. The Dow is set to open somewhere around down 10. The best that I saw was up about 40, and the worst that I saw was down about 30. So there's really not much going on. NASADAQ is, as usual, turned itself around from yesterday. Yesterday's big sell-off towards the close. Actually, it kind of built during the day, so it wasn't just a sharp, day traders getting out, etc. It was weak after new highs across the board, most notably Microsoft. In any event, oil has been up or down 20 cents. It currently is up less than a dime. Gold and silver, however, are higher. The chart on the screen is the daily on the US dollar index, and frankly, to me, it looks like we're going lower, which is part of the reason that the gold and silver look so good. It's part of the reason that the coffee bounced off yesterday's low at 98 and was as high as about $1.02. And on the stock side, the one that is bugging me the most is Facebook. They dramatically disappointed the NAACP and the other civil rights organizations that they had a meeting with yesterday afternoon. Facebook is down a couple after being up around 247. It closed a little over 240, and this morning has traded, or last night to this morning, has traded as low as 37.10. And currently is down about $1.25 or $1.50 in the 238 area. But this dollar is a problem. If we break these lows, and frankly, the low close is not that far away here at 96.60. We're 96.86 right now. As you can see, we had this little, what I'm thinking is a bear flag. And if we come down out of it, my guess is this low down here just over 95 will not hold. The low is actually 94.61, and the close that day was 94 and change. So that's still kind of concerning to me. I think that that's driven by the deficit and the fact that the reopen has run into some pretty serious snags and is really giving the market a headache. Disney, on the other hand, has decided that they are going to reopen Orlando on Saturday. So at the end of the weekend, we'll have some idea there. Levi Strauss came in with a miss yesterday, and the stock, even though they announced that e-commerce was up 25%, they lost 48 cents, which was a big surprise, and it's still down. Quicken is going to file for their rocket division. The name is going to be Rocket Companies, and they're looking to do that in the very short term. UAL is disappointed in the lack of voluntary retirees, and so it has, as I mentioned last night, it has sent out tens of thousands of warnings, which is the law. Before they do any layoffs, they have to warn people. Okay, on the upside here, we have good news from Biogen IDEC, BIIB. They are filing for their Alzheimer's drug with the FDA. They've had great results, and the stock, which closed yesterday at 268, is currently trading around 292, so up about 24 or 25. It has, in fact, traded as high as 302 already in the overnight session. As you can see in the chart on the gold, we are continuing to push higher. Makes it a little easier to see. Again, I still am thinking that we're going to be in the 1825 to 1830 before we see a pullback. Wouldn't be the first time I was wrong. We do, in fact, have 1, 2, 3. Today is the fourth day up. It's not all that unusual to see that kind of action, and on a pullback, I would say probably the area of the breakout again, maybe the round number 1800. And one small one, NNVC. This is also a biotech in the COVID vaccine area. It has no news this morning, but the stock closed 691 yesterday. So far, it's traded as high as 1090 today. Last is 1018, which is up $3.17 or 46%. So that's healthy. As I'm looking at the screen, the Dow has now gone from down 12 to up 10. That's exactly the kind of action we've been seeing all night. All right, folks, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be back later in the day. Be careful out there, especially if you're long Facebook.